Hi everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be looking at Shadow War Armageddon. It's the latest box game from Games Workshop. This is a huge box. It runs 130 US retail, but it's sold out in a lot of places. And right now, as of this filming, most of the stuff going on eBay, online traders is at 200. It's turning out to be very popular, very hard to find. I only picked this up because I went to the game store and someone who had pre-ordered it decided they didn't want it, so I scooped it up at the retail price, which I was very happy to do. Anyway, so this is Shadow War Armageddon, a deadly skirmish combat in a war-torn hive world. It's basically the spiritual successor to Necromunda, if you guys remember that old classic from GW. It's basically a updating of that game, which was basically hive gangs fighting. So here we got the cover. Let's flip over to the back before we open it up and see what we have. Again, like I said, it's a huge box here. The standout for this set is this terrain. You're getting a lot of terrain, and I think GW is selling these all separately. These are 3 different sets, which if you put them together in and of themselves cost like $200 if you buy the individual pieces. It also comes with 10 scouts and 11 orcs. So you're getting, and if we look over here in the contents, what we're looking for in our box is a rulebook, Mechanicum scenery, 3 templates, 64 counters, 7 dice, and 21 miniatures. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look. Okay, well, it is a heavy box full of plastic crack. All right, what do we have here? So I guess we'll start over here. Looks like we got a here, we'll set this to the side and pull everything out one at a time. This looks like some orc boy sprue. We have more orc boy stuff. This looks like a sprue for Space Marine Scouts. They have shotguns, bolt guns here, combat knives, bolt pistols. So this looks like 5 scouts on this frame. Then we have 5 more scouts. These look like the sniper rifle ones. Yep, there's all their sniper rifles. They have the camo cloaks. Very cool. We have bases. These look like 25 mil bases. Interesting, Space Marines didn't get 32 mil, but maybe Space Marine Scouts are meant to still be on 25s. And then the rest of this really looks like terrain. So, and I know a lot of people are buying this for the terrain. This looks pretty amazing. You guys can see some of that detail in there. So unlike Calth or Burning of Prospero, it doesn't look like it comes with a game board, rather this cool terrain. Lots of cool pipes on this one, vents. Detail looks great. Fans, there's a little Mechanicum symbol. Hatches, pipes. This looks like catwalks, or maybe the decking on top of the vat. Ladders. Yeah, Necromunda, and I'm assuming this game as well, really allows you to play more vertically, so you have more height and ledges and lots of mechanics for getting shot off ledges and falling. That's pretty cool. So that's more decking. I think those two are identical. And you've got doorways or archways, 4 of them here, some shorter ladders. Let's look at the detail on those archways. It's very nice. This looks like floor grading, I think, to make the catwalks that you see on the back of the box. This looks like even more floor grading, catwalks. A cool Mechanicum head. Oh, that's pretty awesome. They've even modeled everything under the grates. Very cool. You really have to look close to see that detail, but there's, you know, piping, conduits, everything kind of running under there. Wow, that's pretty awesome. All right, so that is all of the all of the plastic you get in the set. So let's scoot that over to the side. There's also a set of dice. Looks like a little baby version of the scatter die. Very cool. Then we have kind of a placemat looking artwork. And here are the individual pieces that are in this box that you can buy separately. Very cool. I don't know if all of these are, but that looks like those walkways we were just looking at. Very cool. Alright, so we got that nice bit of artwork. And shrink wrap, we have the rulebook. So that's a pretty decent sized rulebook. We'll crack this open in a minute, take a look at the inside. We have another set of templates. I guess you can never have too many of these lying around. These are in a snazzy red. Very cool. Then, last bit is a counter sheet. So, I'm not sure what these are going to represent in the game yet till I read the rules, but very cool. Very nice and glossy. You can see it's good and thick. Not quite as thick as the Space Hulk tiles, but that's a good thickness. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open up the rulebook, take a look at the contents. Okay, so I removed the wrapping. In addition to the rulebook, we also have a getting started guide. Very cool. We have Shadow War Armageddon. This looks like a construction manual for the terrain. And I'm sure this is just one way you could build it. You could probably build this dozens of different ways. Instruction manual for the orcs. You can make an orc boy, orc knob, orc luda, orc burna, mech, and orc big shooter. Cool. Then we have the Space Marine Scouts. These are the bolt gun version. So you can build a, there's a guy with a heavy bolter, bolt pistol, and combat knife or shotgun. And then this one is for the Sniper Scouts. You can build your Sniper Scouts, which are very cool. Not really much. I guess you got one guy with a missile launcher if you want. All right, so that is the kind of extra stuff that comes wrapped up with the rule book. All the construction guides you're going to need and a quick start guide. Now on to the rule book itself. Okay, we have the 120-page rule book here. Nice, full color. Let's just take a quick look at the table of contents. Just to kind of see what we've got in the book, we've got the core rules are about 20 pages, it looks like, page 22 to 44. Then your advanced rules look like they're another 5 pages. Then you have an armory, which looks to be about 15 pages. Creating a kill team, which is about 5 pages. Missions, which look to be about 8 pages. Campaigns, another 5 pages. Special operations, or special operatives, that's a couple of pages. I'm not sure what those are. But it's very cool, very interesting. All right, so let's just take a quick look at the rulebook and see what we get. The great artwork that we expect from Games Workshop. You got your background, your fluff, if you will. Core rules. Terrain. So this doesn't use 40K rules. Now some of it's going to be similar, but some of it's a lot different. This is a little bit more detail. You know, guys can run out of ammo, they can fall off ledges when they're hit. It's a little bit more detail because really you only play with, you know, this box you only play with 10 guys on a side. Whereas something like Prospero or Calth, you've got a lot more going on. Here's all the weapon stats, basic weapons, grenades, ammunition. Very cool, Space Marine Scout team. Oh, this is cool. So let's back up here a little bit. So this is kill teams, creating a kill team. And we have Space Marine Scout kill teams. Astra Militarum, so it has stats for models that aren't in the box. You could take Guardsmen, very cool. Orc Boy kill teams. Some nice artwork. Some examples of models. There's the Astra Militarum. Missions. Looks very cool. All the skills you can get. Space Marine Special Operatives. Orc Special Operatives. Astra Militarum. So the Special Operatives look like they're characters you can add somehow, like an apothecary. You can get a veteran Space Marine or a Terminator or a Death Watch veteran. That's pretty cool. Orcs can get a Pain Boy, a Mech, a Runt Herd with Gretchen, and Flash Gits. That's cool. And the Astra Militarum can get a Commissar, a Tech Priest, Ogren, or Tempestus Scion, which is like a stormtrooper. Very cool. So guys, there you go. That's a quick unboxing of the Armageddon Shadow War box from Games Workshop. Jake and I hope to get this together relatively quickly and feature at least a couple of battles on the channel. We might not go with Orcs and Space Marines, but we'll see what happens. But we're very excited to do this. The terrain will also be gracing our 30K, 40K tables as well. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of Shadow War Armageddon. If you did, please go ahead and give us a subscribe and a like. Let us know what you think of this game down below in the comments, and we'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.